You know, there's so many people in Mayo that had relatives that traveled all this area. They spent their lifetime hunting and trapping, fishing. They would travel when the seasons change. They'd stop long enough in one camp to dry whatever fish they caught, and then they would pack up and go again. I just really wanted to walk the same path as them. I would say that's an excellent adventure. You know, instead of going out to the big cities or islands or whatever, you know, take this trip first, see it firsthand, the peace, the quiet, and maybe, you know, we could have more of our youth back on the land.
I chose to come on this trip because of my older sister, Jerry Lee, who has been on countless trips along the Peel, and also my younger sister, Taya, who has also gone along on a paddling trip. What inspired me most is how much it really opened them up and widened their eyes. I feel like it really changed the both of them in very wonderful ways. Knowing me, how I have been, and just very not so much outdoorsy, exactly. People have told me, you can't do that. But these past couple years, I'm like, yes, actually, I can do that.
Yeah, now having the opportunity to participate as a mentor and no longer as a youth, it's quite interesting to observe the younger ones who are doing this for the first time, and I'm able to put myself in their shoes and can very much relate to how it's challenging, and you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's not very often, I feel like, too many can say that they get to do a kind of trip like this with youth who are putting themselves out of their element, wondering what the heck they got themselves into, like I once did. I find that their instincts are all kicking in, and the things that they had to learn right off the bat, they're putting that to use as we go along.
What's special about the Beaver River Watershed is that it's a connection to a lot of things. The Beaver River, to the Peel, to Nash Creek. Our ancestors came from all directions. You know, the rivers are our highways, and this is our connection. My name is Brian Moses. I'm a member of the First Nation of Notchanaik Dun, and I work for the Lands and Resources Department as their environmental monitor. I think it's good for them to know what is out here and what we should appreciate that we have from our ancestors and our grandparents who've traveled these waters from all over. Because I think that we're slowly slowly losing our culture, I kind of think, and I think it's time that we get our youth back out here. And you know, this is my second year coming out here and doing water quality work. Nothing's changed yet, but you know, it's good to check up on it because you know, the mining development, that road goes in, you know, a lot could change with a bridge going across the river.
Brian Moses was just telling us, yeah, the bridge is just supposed to go right across this river here, and we're like, what? What? How can there be a road here?
We have moose out here, moose habitat. We have our salmon habitat. This is where we should be, and we should be out here being guardians of the land. And you know, we gotta show them that it's very important that we watch this land. What was my hope for this trip?
I hope that this will make them speak up in their own way, whether that be quiet or loud, that they'll be able to go to anywhere between like their friends and family, to their school teachers, or to our First Nation and beyond.
The youth getting out there to know the wilderness, the land, and where their ancestors came from.
That is what we will continue to do, is taking care of the land and taking care of it as our ancestors did.
It's a beautiful country. I really love it, and you know, it could change. It could change today. It could change tomorrow. We don't know, and so you just really got to enjoy those moments out here. So I would really come out here if I were you.
Stay strong to your culture and to keep up with what you've learned. Don't ever let it leave your brains or your fingers, because you know, once you get into it, you would always be on the right path. I would say.